Very good morning to one and all. Welcome to the lecture series RF Design, module number 3, Mixer and Oscillator. In previous lecture, we start with the one-port network microwave oscillator design. Today we'll start with the two-port network microwave oscillator design. What are the steps for the design and how to design a one-port oscillator by using two-port network oscillator, and what are the necessary conditions for the oscillations. So oscillator is a device which converts, it is a circuit or a device which converts a DC power into AC waveform. That device is called as your oscillator. So in previous lecture we see the conditions for the one port network microwave oscillator design. In this lecture we again repeat the same. So if generalized oscillator consists of input EI, a feedback network, amplifier, amplifier gain A with positive feedback, that is beta, and output voltage, that is E0. So whenever we write a design a oscillator with positive feedback with amplifier, so if we write the equation for output voltage, which is equal to A into EI plus beta into E0. So if we transfer this term into this side, so we get E0 is equal to 1 minus A beta into A into EI. So if we write in gain terms, so E0 upon EI, voltage gain, equal to A upon 1 minus A beta. So if A beta is a loop gain, so if loop gain alpha plus beta is equal to 1, then E0 upon EI is infinity. So that is the condition to start the oscillation. For if EI is equal to 0 and E0 may be a finite value, then we can say that the oscillation condition. If we suppose A equal to 0 and E0 is equal to 2 volt, 4 volt, 6 volt, then the oscillation will be start. So this is an oscillation condition. Input voltage is 0 and E0 may be finite value, so our oscillation will be start. So to start the oscillation, we choose loop gain, means alpha plus beta must be greater than 1, or generally we choose this value in such a way that for designing purpose, generally a loop gain in the range 1.1 or 1.2. Two oscillation condition must be satisfied. To start the oscillation, loop gain must be greater than 1 and the alpha beta value in practically will be choose is range 1.1 to 1.2. So this is a amplifier with positive feedback, so we can choose the oscillation. If we amplifier with the positive feedback, then if we choose, suppose we can define oscillator is a device which generates, which converts, or a circuit which converts a DC power into AC waveform. So it starts the oscillation in this like way. We generate a sinusoidal wave and increasing. So oscillation start growing from small noise. So whenever the oscillation start from the oscillator, so noise level, small noise level at a frequency determined by loop gain, that is alpha beta, A beta is greater than 1. So as the oscillations will be start, so at a small condition, small value from microwave frequencies, it will be going up to, then as the oscillation grow a limiting level, again amplifier start reducing. So whenever the oscillation start, the growing limiting in level, the gain of amplifier start reducing, and the condition occurs when loop gain alpha beta is equal to 1. So to start the oscillation, alpha beta must be greater than 1. The loop gain must be this is the loop gain. This is called as a loop gain, which is greater than 1, and this start the oscillation. If this alpha beta is reached to 1, that times the spikes will be cut off and some part of the upper and lower will be cut off, like there is a no legs and there is a no head. So some part will be disappeared will be. So to start the oscillation condition, so loop gain must be greater than 1. So as the oscillation growing at a limiting level, again the amplifier start reducing the gain, and the condition occurs when alpha equal to beta equal to 1. So that time it will be stop the oscillation. Now then we go to the one port network design. So in two port network design, two port oscillator, which is consist of a block diagram with C, generator, tuning network, then device, is it may be diode, it may be transistor, or it may be FET, and load matching network. Load matching network. with character impedance Z0. So gamma S, gamma in, gamma out, gamma L. So this may be FET, so generator tuning network determines the oscillation frequency. So generator tuning network which find out the oscillation frequency, and there are the three conditions to start the oscillation in two-port network. So what are these three conditions? First one, delta is less than 1, also K is less than 1. This is the unstable condition. Second, to choose gamma in and gamma S is equal to 1, and third condition, gamma out and gamma L is equal to 1. So these are these two conditions are same. These two conditions are same. So what is gamma in? Whenever we looking gamma S towards the generator tuning network, we get a gamma S. What is the gamma in? Whenever we looking towards the device, we get the gamma in, and whenever we looking towards this device, this device, that is will be give the gamma out, and whenever we look at to the load matching network, we get a gamma L. So this is the conditions. These are the three conditions. Whenever these three conditions are satisfied, then the two-port network oscillator will be start. So we define a two-port oscillator. So derivation of condition 3 from condition 2. We can define derivation of condition 3 from condition 2. So condition 2, here to start the oscillation, gamma in into gamma S is equal to 1, or we can write in terms of S parameter. We know that what is the relation between, so S11 minus delta into gamma L divided by 1 minus S22 into gamma L into gamma S is equal to 1. So take the values, so we can get S11 gamma S minus delta gamma L gamma S 1 minus S22 into gamma L. So take a commons, S22 delta into gamma S 1 minus S11 into gamma S. So gamma L is equal to S22 minus delta gamma S 1 minus S11 into gamma S, which is equal to 1 and which is nothing equal to gamma L into gamma out is equal to 1. Same condition, same as condition 3. So we can prove that here. So since gamma S and gamma L are less than 1 or gamma in and gamma out are greater than 1. This implies that R in and R out are negative So this is the conditions for the oscillations which is to be remembered, and one of the condition will be proved here. So this is about the oscillation condition for the two-port network. Now when we define the two-port network oscillation condition, similarly we can define the derivation for one-port network oscillator from the two-port oscillator. So derivation for one-port oscillator, which will be already seen in lecture 1. So will be define the two-port derivation of one-pole oscillator. So when the gamma out is greater than 1, the output impedance of the device has negative resistance. So we can say that this is a condition for negative resistance. So gamma out must be greater than 1, then the output impedance of the device is negative resistance. Hence two-port oscillator circuit reduces single port oscillator. For single port oscillator, the loop gain is equal to 1. So gamma out, gamma L is equal to 1. So we put the values R out plus J X out divided by minus Z naught R out plus J X out plus Z naught. Z naught is a characteristic impedance multiplied by RL plus JXL minus Z naught RL plus JXL plus Z naught is equal to 1. So we cross multiply. For better simplification, we write down this equation here: R out plus jx out minus z naught r out divided by r out plus jx out plus z naught into rl plus jxl minus z naught rl plus jxl plus z naught is equal to 1. We take this value into cross multiplication. So r out plus jx out minus z naught rl plus jxl minus z naught r out plus jx out plus z naught rl plus jxl plus z naught. So real part r out z naught rl z naught minus x out into xl is equal to r out plus z naught rl plus z naught minus x out into xl. So r out into rl, we equating real and imaginary part here. So rl plus r out z naught plus z naught square is equal to r out into rl plus r out z naught plus z naught square so rl plus r out is equal to rl plus r out. So rl is equal to r out is equal to 0. Similarly, this is the first condition for one port oscillator, and second similarly imaginary part. Similarly, imaginary part that xl is equal to plus xl out is equal to 0. This is the second condition to start the one port oscillation. So this is first condition, this is second condition, and one of the ones condition, that is ZL is equal to minus Zin, which is C in previous condition. So start the steady state oscillation, previous lecture. And as the circuit shown here, will be C. For one port from input side, so here is a gamma out which is greater than 1, and this is a gamma L which is less than 1. Here is XL this is RL, so ZL is equal to RL plus JXL, and this is a negative resistance, so X out and R out. So this is a current I, and this portion is a negative resistance. Negative resistance device. So what are the design steps? So two port oscillator, design steps which is very important. First, for given as parameter, find K. Second, check delta is less than 1 and K is less than 1. For unstable condition, the device to be in unstable condition, then draw input or source stability circle, then choose gamma S or source impedance within a unstable region. Fifth, find out gamma out S22 plus S12 S21 gamma S divided by 1 minus S22 into gamma S. Then sixth step, gamma out will be greater than 1. Then find R out and X out, and 7, find RL and XL, and then design impedance matching network. So what are the steps to design a two-port oscillator design? For given as parameter, to find the first K value, then if delta is less than 1 or K is less than 1, then the device must be unstable. First will be check this, then draw the input source stability circle by using Smith chart, then find out or choose gamma S or ZS within unstable region, then find out gamma out is equal to, by using formula as parameter in terms of S22 plus S1 S2 gamma S divided by 1 minus S22 into gamma S. Then gamma out will be greater than 1, then find out R out and X out, then find load resistance and load reactance and design impedance matching network. So in next lecture we will see how to create this one port and two port network by using these formulas and steps. So we can stop here. Thank you very much.